Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Shearer Smokes. And I apologise for the backdrop. It's not my usual out and about in the wilds, but as you have seen from the top of the video, I'm down at the canal here at Falkirk, and I've had to come in here a little bit for shelter as the weather has been typically Scottish at the moment. We're having small blasts of some really nice sunshine and then some really heavy downpour of rain. So decided just to come in here and take the chance to get this video done. As always, I'm running against the clock. I'm actually on a break from work, so I thought I'd just take the chance and come down to the canal and do this little video for you. So the backdrop's not great, but as you'll have seen at the top of the video, you've noticed the pub, which is just right across the road. Unfortunately, it's closed just now. I think it's up for sale. But a little bit of history behind the pub. The original name was the Union Inn, as you'll have seen from the sign. It's now known as, or was known as the Loch 16, as the canal where we shot the opening video is actually Loch 16, and it was quite a prominent loch during the time when the canal was used as a means of transport and, of course, for supplying goods, mainly from Port Dundas in Glasgow, which was 23 miles from this spot. And Loch 16 became a very popular as well as trading spot, but also again for passengers. And the pub here would have been used back in those days, and it's quite a great example of a 19th century sort of trading pub, trading post. So yeah, it's a little bit of history in the background. But we're not here to talk about Falkirk. We're off again to the Isle of Corfu. So as I mentioned, we found a coastal path which led from the hotel where we were staying. And I think I mentioned that Corfu as an island actually has a coastal path that travels the whole area of the island, which would be quite an interesting trek to do. I guess it would take a couple of months to do it, but it would be rather interesting. But on our short little hike, we came across something rather unique, and I gave you a little taster in one of my short videos while I was out there. So I'm going to do a sort of longer version just to give you a great idea of what it was we came across, and it was something quite special. And here's the video leading up to it. now we can take a little peek actually inside the shrine itself. So just an amazing little place, and what I loved most about it was the pile of visitor books that have been there over the years. And as you gently flick through the pages, they go back so many years. It's just amazing the amount of people that have found the same spot and fell in love with it as well. So yeah, a really nice piece of human history going on there. And as I mentioned in the short video, it was a famous swimming point for the Durrells, and they stayed, I believe, about another 20 minutes from that spot. When we do plan to go back to Corfu, we're going to take the longer walk and head up to the Durrells' house, which I believe was known as the White House. But Lawrence and his wife stayed very close by and used that, as I said, as their swimming spot. And they used to go and explore the caves, which were just round the corner. And as I said before, we picked the right time to go, very early in the morning. I think we got there, the two times we went, you were usually there for about 7 o'clock or just after 7. So it was nice and quiet, because around about 9:30, 10, all the tourist boats start coming in, and it can get quite busy with tourists taking pictures and diving into the sea and whatnot. So yeah, a great time to go, or just before dusk. It's quite nice as well. So yeah, looking forward to going back and exploring a little bit more, especially as I said, checking out that Durrell's house. But the spot itself was just amazing, and just so calm and peaceful, and yeah, just a nice spot to sit back, enjoy a cigar, and on that occasion enjoy a nice pipe. A few facts about the shrine itself. They believe it was built around about the 1600s, and it is in memory of Saint Arsenios, and known as a Byzantine chapel. Repaired in 1986, they repaired the roof and they put the door on, but the rest of it is as it was back in the 1600s. And it is said that the reason it was founded there was fishermen found an icon relating to that Saint Arsenios, and decided they would make a shrine. And mysteriously, it vanished for a while, but then it turned up quite close to that spot, so the shrine was made. Um, but yeah, just if you ever do get to that side of the island, definitely worth going and checking out yourself, even if you have to do one of the boat trips. It's definitely well worth it. And as I said, a great spot for a pipe. And talking of pipes, leads me nicely into the pipe I'm smoking today, which I brought back from Corfu, and spotted it in a craft shop and made from briar. But I just love that kind of rusticated finish. And I've smoked it a couple of times now, and yeah, it's smoking really well. And in the bowl, yeah, so as I said, as usual, running against the clock. I'm actually on a short break from work, somewhere I'll be heading off soon. and restart my shift. I was hoping to be off tomorrow, well, 7 o'clock finish in the morning, but unfortunately, due to staffing levels, I'm having to stay on till 3. So that's why I thought, right, just take the chance today and get out and get the video done while I can, because I'm going to be off again on my travels on Friday. Uh, Quite excited for this trip. I'm heading down to London for a couple of days with my good friend Big Al, who catches up with these videos. And so, Al, if you catch up with us before we go, then very much looking forward to it, my friend. It's going to be a great couple of days. We're heading off to, as I said, London, and we're going to be hitting all the cigar um, high spots. And as always, I'll have the camera with me, and I'll grab some footage as I can. The main purpose of the trip, as well as meeting up with some fellow ashholes from the cigar club, which is going to be great to meet everybody in person, is that we're going to Boysdale's in Canary Wharf, as it's the UK finals of the Long Smoke, the cigar competition. So very much looking forward to being part of that. Sadly, not as a competitor, but as an observer. So it's going to be a great afternoon. That's going to be held on Sunday, which gives us the whole of Saturday and part of Monday to go and do some cigar exploring. And we already have some great places lined up, such as Cigars, Davidoff, JJ Fox, the Ritz Cigar Lounge, and hopefully on the Monday we're going to be going to Churchill's Bar and Terrace. So yeah, so some great opportunities hopefully for some great footage and pictures, which I shall share with you in the next video. So yeah, very much looking forward to that. And it all kicks off in Edinburgh tomorrow with Alan and I meeting up, a quick spot of dinner at one of my favourite Italians, Giuliano's, and then we head off for a couple of cigars before catching the train overnight down into London. So as I said, yeah, it's going to be a good couple of days. But reality is still here, so I need to be heading off soon back into work. Just have enough time to finish what's left in the bowl. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this second and last part of my look back to Corfu. As I said before, an island for me, and I believe Trucker Bob feels the same. Full of great family memories, and I'm sure more memories to come. And on that happy thought, is a good place to end. Take care until next time, and as always, my name's Shearer. Enjoy your smokes.